It's always cool when you see Xbox fans playing games that used to be exclusive to PlayStation or whatever. One less for the idea that, exclusives and things like that. I think, especially from third party, it's increasingly less and less needed. And mainly, we start to see that happen a little bit with stuff like Forspoken. We see that game really did flop hard on PlayStation. And, that's unfortunate because we don't wish any game to flop or not be a success. The unfortunate tail of the tape is just the fact that, as far as I can tell, if you don't have a game that is available on multiple platforms, then are you going to be able to make your money back on it? I mean, there's very few games that are going to go out there and sell extremely well, not being on, as many platforms as possible. So, yeah, that's one of the things where you kind of look at this and you go, well, that's something that's changing for sure, and we continue to see the change that's happening in video games right now. And Microsoft is adding more, and look, it's going to go both ways too. Like, I don't expect stuff like Stalker 2 or whatever to stay exclusive to Xbox forever, obviously. I mean, listen, that's just the way these things go. These companies do what they can, and then they try to make even more money because that's their job. It's like saying that musicians don't want people to listen to their music, or that people that make a show or movies don't want people to watch it. It's like they want as many people to enjoy it as possible. Obviously money talks, and bullshit walks, but yeah, so that's one of the things we're seeing now. And so, yeah, Xbox fans enjoying these games, really cool. I want to get into it. What's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here with Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button, slap it, and let me know what you guys think, because I would look to get 100 likes on the videos as well. I appreciate that very much. I know that's kind of a silly goal or whatever, but hey, much appreciated if you could help me out with that. As always, would be awesome. Now, listen, when it comes to this kind of stuff, they might not even be games that I'm super interested in, but it's nice to see that they're coming to, the platform anyway. Xbox Game Pass and Ultimate Game Pass subscribers, no matter if they're playing via Xbox One, Series S, Series X, or even the cloud, can now enjoy a popular PlayStation console exclusive, as today it finally comes to Xbox consoles, and along that was added to Game Pass library. More specifically, as of today, Xbox Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate subscribers can play Guilty Gear Survive. How long the former PlayStation console exclusive is going to be available via the service remains to be seen. However, as it's available via Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate, subscribers can purchase the game outright with a 20% discount as well. Now, if you don't know, like me, I've heard the name of this, it's a fighting game from fighting game studio Arc System Works and publisher Bandai Namco, the 7th mainline installment in the series and 25th in total. Geez, that's a lot of games when you count up all the spin-offs. Guilty Gear Strive was released on June 21st via arcades, June 2021 via arcades, PC, PS4, and PS5. Upon release, the game garnered Metacritic scores of 84 to 87, depending on the platform, and since then has sold over 1 million copies. This is what they say: discover the smell of the game with Guilty Gear Strive. Immerse yourself in gameplay mechanics designed to be simple and welcoming for fight game newcomers, yet deep and creative for veterans. Reads on official description of the game itself: ride the fire into a heavy metal inspired alternate future filled with over-the-top action, style, and fun blazing. The game's official description continues that Guilty Gear Strive is the latest entry in the critically acclaimed series. Created and developed by Arc System Works, Guilty Gear Strive upholds the series' reputation for high-octane soundtrack, groundbreaking 2D, 3D, cel-shaded things. This might be one that I actually download and try. I've heard of this game before. I've never actually given it a try. But again, Game Pass gives us a chance to, try out these games that maybe we've never done before. And again, maybe it finds some sort of home on Xbox as well that wasn't there before. And see, this is one of the things that I find to be very interesting, is because we've seen this happen with multiple games, including the Yakuza series on Xbox, where even the Yakuza director said that, he thanks Xbox for making sure that, his franchise and his games has become more popular thanks to the ability to be in Game Pass, which I think is really cool to see that happen. And again, just one of those things. I'm not knocking PlayStation or anything like that. I think that it's cool that PlayStation was able to sort of be able to play these games and stuff. And I think that honestly, what we're seeing is sort of this overcome with quality content, like we're starting to see this content that is realistically doing something that we've never really seen before. So that's really cool to see. Personally, I'm happy to see that Microsoft is able to kind of land some of these games, even though people think that they don't have a home or anything like that on the platform, which I always thought was interesting, because obviously Xbox might be known for different types of games. It used to be like the shooter box or whatever, which I thought was pretty cool. No, not going to hate on that. I think that also it makes a whole hell of a lot of sense to go out there and make sure that you have all types of genres to play. Like, I get it, Xbox doesn't do well in Japan, but it doesn't mean that people in America and some of these other places don't have great games to play that are of other places, you know what I mean? So a lot of people all over America, I know, like JRPGs or whatever, so it's nice to see those come to Xbox. Obviously, like, I'm not a fan of Persona or anything like that, but it is still cool to see stuff like Ni no Kuni come to Xbox, and some of those other Atlas games. And then obviously with this, I like fighting games. I haven't played anything fighting game wise in a while, but it is nice to see that there are quite a lot of games coming to Xbox, and we're able to play them. So yeah, I expect that, and I also expect everything to kind of come about in a roundabout way, and that's an exciting prospect at the end of the day. So yeah, excited to see that happen. And this is just one of those things that, hey, why not? If you have a Game Pass subscription, try it out, download it, see what you think. Like that's like it's a total game changer. And this is what I tell people: it's a total game changer. Try it out. It doesn't cost you anything extra if you're already a Game Pass subscriber to download this game, give it a try. If you hate it, guess what? You can delete it. You don't even have to spend a lot of time with it. Whereas what I say is, and I'm not saying buying games is wrong, right? But in this day and age, with everything being as expensive as it is, it doesn't make a lot of sense to go out there and spend $60-$70 or whatever, and then you maybe force yourself to play it. I've done that before, where I bought a game that I hated and forced myself to play it because I bought it and spent all that money on it. This is like such a different type of thing. Obviously we're going to continue to see great things come from this. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to try it out just to see what it's like. Maybe it sucks, maybe it's garbage and I'll hate it and delete it after 20 minutes, but guess what? That's part of my option since I'm a Game Pass member. Let me know what you guys think. Crap Gamer out.